Freaks, it's Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. Coming up on the program today, I'm thinking about becoming a poop bucket salesman. Plus, meet the woman living her best methed up life and her very annoyed husband. The Holy Spirit has the ability to turn you into an insane babbling moron. And I'd like at least one video game where I could shoot off Hitler's cock. Distorted View Daily proudly presents My Aunt Done Did Shit Herself Again.
I was in bed sleeping and I turned over and I thought, what's that? That was funny. So, and this is at the middle of the night because I'm up all night, all hours of the night. Then I get up and go to the bathroom. Oh, sure enough, I shit. It was on the bed. It went through to the mattress cover, on me, on my nightgown.
So you were deep asleep when you shit.
Yeah, I don't even. It just.
You didn't even wake you up.
No, it woke me up because I turned around and what the hell is that? It just comes right out without, with no
resistance, no notice.
No. So there I am in the middle of the night.
You gotta plug it up. Get a cork and just at night, just plug it up.
I'm gonna have to do that. Because, I'm here, I'm wiping my rear end, I had to wash, change my nightgown, go in, change the sheets in the mattress cover. I'm not changing.
Well, now you're up now.
Yeah, but I know, but it's still, I still want my sleep. So anyway, I'll just cover it up with the blanket. That's it. Then I'll change in the morning.
you slept in your shit?
No, I changed the sheets in the mattress cover.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to change the sheets until the morning. What do we have here? I want a pepperoni, cheese, and crackers.
It's Distorted View Daily, sponsored by TV listener Lube Job.
A bucket of his diarrhea. I didn't want it to be in my mouth, but it was running down my eyes.
Christian now fears his flatulence.
I'm gonna lose my mind today.
Yes, Tim Benson back here with you for your midweek show. Got a great one for you. Before we get into anything, though, gotta say thanks to today's sponsor, Rod or Pay. Tell us a little more.
Yes, once again, today's sponsor is TV listener Lube Job, who has two small requests for you, Tim. He wants you to play the clip from which his member name originates, Lube Job. Haven't heard that in a while, he said. And also, he'd like some good, juicy prolapse audio. Keep up the good work, boo.
Well, thank you very much, longtime listener Lube Job. The Lube Job clip, I bet you many of you freaks have never even heard it because I don't have that sound file on my computer anymore, so it's not something I can quickly pull up. I had to go back into the archives and find a complete version of the clip that I played, and then take out the background music. I mean, it was really painstaking. The work I put into this podcast is astounding, and I do it all for you. Well, today, specifically for Lube Job. So, yes, later on in the show, I will try to accommodate your requests. Thank you very much again, Lube Job. We've got plenty of other things to talk about here at the top of the show. Real quick, before we get into any audio, this just bugs the shit out of me. It's another irritation that I have to get out and share with you, and I hope you are as angry about it as me. But I'm sure you're not, because you're not completely defective people. This is the type of thing that only drives me crazy. Even if you don't find this annoying, just please humor me. Call into the voicemail line and act as outraged as I am. Can someone explain to me the coordinated efforts that are going on over there on TikTok to sell you one specific product? Every month or so, it seems like everyone gets on the same page and tries to push the very same stupid, useless piece of shit item from China. I don't have any of the actual audio from these TikTok videos that are really just, they're not even sponsorships. What happens is these TikTok influencers will talk about a product and then provide a link to where you can buy it, and I'm guessing they get a cut of the sales. Maybe it's available to everyone. I don't know exactly how TikTok works, but let me just recreate the standard TikTok video I'm seeing now. Everywhere. Babe, what are you doing in bed? I'm on my laptop. How can you be on your laptop when you're laying in bed? It doesn't make any kind of fucking sense. I'm using this new bedside table. Oh my God, that's that's amazing. It's adjustable, it goes up and down, and it's on wheels. Yeah, the viral bedside table is finally back in stock. And you can just, put things on it. Yeah, it's like a table. Like you can put your laptop on it. That's what I'm doing. Can't you see, you dumb bitch? I don't understand. How can there be a table on the bed? Well, it's got wheels, and it's adjustable, and it's a table with a surface you can put stuff on. Do you not have eyes, you stupid cunt? Also, this product has existed for decades and decades. Have you never been to the hospital? That's what I'm selling you. A hospital bedside table. Who the fuck would want one of those? Good question. I lost my mind when I saw this. First of all, this is hitting kind of close to home because I have been in the hospital visiting my mom for months now. I've seen so many of these bedside. Yeah, I mean, you know what we're talking about, right? When someone is in the hospital and they're in bed, their hospital food is usually delivered and it's placed on that bedside table and it's just rolled right under their fucking chin so they can eat. That's the product they're selling here. It drives me nuts that they're trying to make this like it's new. Like no one's ever thought of this before, having a bedside table. It's been done. It's been used for a very long time. My theory is that they're looking for cheap products, right? Stuff that's already out there, but not commonly used in the house. That way they can turn a maximum profit, right? They don't have to design anything. They just have to convince people this is a new and amazing product. Right now, they're going through medical supply catalogs, I guess. I can't wait. In a month or two, the bedside table, that's going to be gone. That's over with. Everyone who's going to buy one of those has already purchased it. They're going to move on to the next ridiculous thing only found in hospitals. Hey, babe, what you doing? I'm taking a shit in the bed. What? On our brand new sheets? No, you complete fuckwit. I'm using the viral TikTok bedpan. Don't pans belong in the kitchen? No, but you do. What? Seriously, all of our pans are in the kitchen. Not this pan. It belongs under your shitty asshole. I don't get it. Of course you don't. You're a woman. Are you assuming my gender? We've been in a relationship for 2 years. I fuck that crusty pussy of yours on a nightly basis. You are a woman. I know. I just want to be difficult. Honey, you know that feeling in the middle of the night you wake up and you have to pee or poop? No. You've never felt like you've had to pee or poop. Remind me again, what are those things? After you eat, the food is processed and then it comes out of your butt. Oh, yeah. I do remember pooping. And I remember feeling like I have to poop. Yeah, well, it's annoying in the middle of the night because you got to get out of bed. Or you did until the viral TikTok bedpan came around. Who thinks of these things? I don't know. Someone from the fucking 1700s, probably. We're just getting around to learning about it here on TikTok because we're all morons. Anyway, this thing is back in stock. Order it now. The viral TikTok bed skillet. No, not a skillet. Bedpan. 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 No, you don't write with it. You poop in it. It's a pan. Bedpan. I don't know how to spell that. I'll just let you order it. No, you don't. You don't even have to spell it. You just tap the little shot button right here on the video. So you tap the button and then you poop the bed. Yeah, well, after the bedpan arrives, after it's shipped to you. And then you write with the turd like a pen? No, this has nothing to do with pens. It's not a bedpan, it's a bedpan. And you don't do it until the bedpan is shipped. The bedpan doesn't shit. I thought you were supposed to shit. Shipped. What do you ship in the pan? No, you shit in the pan, but you have to wait for the pan to be shipped to you. Shipped. Look, I'm just going to let you handle this. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm just a dumb beauty influencer. Do you think I could make a killing selling these bedpans? I think we could convince enough dumb people on TikTok to buy these things at a huge markup. Oh, it looks so cool. It's chrome. Yeah. Actually, I'd go even cheaper. I'd find plastic bedpans in fun pastel colors. The Rockin' Raspberry bedpan is finally back in stock. Make it sound like it's a real limited edition. Oh, the possibilities are endless when you're marketing to idiots. So that's what I've noticed lately. I'm kind of worried because, a listener recently... Oh, I can't do it when I'm recording the show. Yeah, I was talking about Bop It on the podcast not too long ago. I'm always doing those dumb, Bop It things whenever like a porn star is like, I'm going to suck your dick and then I'm going to twist your balls. And I'm like, twist it, suck it, bop it. I'm always doing the fake Bop It thing, even though I have never owned a Bop It. And I mentioned that like that's not something I had during my childhood. So, of course, in my post office box from an anonymous listener, I got sent a Bop It. I'm worried now that I'm going to get sent either a bedpan or one of the viral TikTok bedside tables. Don't send that to me, please. Got enough shit in this house. I'm trying to eliminate crap and not the kind of crap that goes in a bedpan. Thank you. I do have some audio I wanted to share with you. I love finding dysfunctional couples. It soothes me for some reason to listen to other people's misery. I ran across the account of a couple named Deborah and Daryl. I believe Deborah is the primary account holder. She's living her best life. She's an older lady and she just wants to get out there and experience things. Mostly meth. Also Molly. I'm going by what the comments have revealed more than anything else. But Daryl mentions her drug use as well. I think Daryl has kind of had it with her, especially the way she acts when she's on meth, because she's way too perky, way too optimistic, zooming around like she's got a motor on her ass, and Daryl's just like, he wants to chill. These are his golden years. He's living life at a much slower pace. The first video I ran across of these two, my initial thought was, oh, this is like a semi-abusive relationship. Daryl's just an asshole. He's constantly trying to piss in this woman's Cheerios. She's, all happy, talking about her day, and he's like, shut up! I don't want to hear about this! And it's like, that's rude. The video starts off with Deborah on the beach, and her husband is mad at her because she's got her phone out.
I'm not gonna talk on the damn phone.
That's what it is.
Just wait a minute.
A piece of shit.
Oh, Jiminy Crickets, just be quiet.
Piece of
get
shit.
this, get that. Oh, be quiet.
It's always him screaming, piece of shit, piece of shit. That's all you hear in the background, right? Now they're in the car heading home.
Oh, I had such a nice time.
If she is on meth, she's on a manageable amount of meth. She hasn't gone overboard with it. She's not like jerking around and twitching, licking her gums, whatever meth people do. She's just having a nice day at the beach. Everything is, sunshine and fart. She's like, I had a great day. And then Daryl is hell-bent on ruining it for her.
Crack, everybody has
Oh
a good
my
time.
God. No, it's beautiful out there.
It's not beautiful. It's too fucking hot.
Yeah, I hated it. I hate the beach.
No, it's not. You've seen my videos that I posted.
I don't watch your videos.
Well, you should.
The only thing I do
it's
is
really
people call
sad.
me and tell me what the fuck is wrong with your life.
You know what's sad is that
they all
all of
say
the
you are.
old trees is that
All right, now she's trying to talk about trees. Get them on to a different topic.
they all
all
say
of
you
the
are.
old trees is that they've cut now, and that's what I've been looking at. So that's what I've been getting pieces of
them are
the
old
tree.
trees.
Oh my God, those are the
Meth addict collecting pieces of trees.
Them are old
trees.
trees.
Oh my God,
Beautiful bark.
those are the oldest
Probably like peeling it off with her teeth. She's like chewing through the goddamn tree.
trees over there, Daryl. Honest to God, those things are humongous and
You need to shut the
diameter.
fuck up.
But you get mad at me when I get
don't
excitement.
care. I don't
I'm
want to hear talk.
passionate.
Then shut up. Find somebody that likes passion. I don't.
No. I'm
I hate trees and I hate nature. And it sounds like he hates Deborah too.
passionate about
I'm
walking
saying that is, I don't wanna hear it anymore.
watch it and describing the oak trees.
I don't care.
It's like a book. I can't read anymore, Daryl.
Debbie, shut up!
Oh my God.
Just be quiet.
But I'm trying.
We used to drive for a fucking here to Ohio and you never said a word.
I used to read my book.
Yeah, did I say anything? I wasn't reading a book.
Oh my God.
I don't want to talk.
Daryl doesn't like this version of Deborah, the one where she tries to converse with him. He liked it much better when she was just like a silent partner.
All right then. Yeah, but still, we still used to.
That's a problem with meth, right? You're up and
Oh,
about.
I have not. You're
Debbie,
so
how much
crazy.
have I hated the internet all my life?
So what? It saved your life.
I don't give a shit. I didn't ask you to save my life.
Oh well, I saved
I
your
actually
life.
told you I'd rather die
Daryl,
than
don't
put it
you
on there.
ever say
Did
that.
I say that?
Yes, you did.
All
Daryl.
right.
Don't say it again. That was disgusting.
Well, I've
Talk
lived
about
a hell of a lot of good 5 years. Listen to my
Daryl.
wife fucking crack
Daryl,
out.
I am not on.
Yeah, see, crack
We're
out.
both just high on life. Leave us alone. I'm
we all
excited
changed
about
it.
my.
The word life sounds a lot like amphetamine, doesn't
I
it?
already heard this a million times.
Yeah,
It'll
well, how
never
do you
change.
think I
don't
feel?
like it.
Well, Oh, how do you think I feel? Want to go through a car wash? That's like a trip and a half when you're on crack. Come on, let's go for a...
Shut up! For a goddamn freak out!
God. Are you going to go to discount? Oh, amen to what was...
She's obviously on something because she's going from one topic to another, like, real quickly.
Kindle.
We're going to go through the drive-thru? We're going to get a car wash? We're going to go to the store?
Stop talking.
But I asked...
Shut up!
I asked Dorothy... Can I please say this?
No.
Do you know how Dorothy got Kindle's name? Her husband...
You know, for an older lady, she's going a million miles a minute with that mouth. The audio wasn't super clear on that one because they were in the car and they had the windows down. That's okay. I've got some other examples here when they're in the house.
Stoned out motherfucker.
Stoned out motherfucker.
Listen to
that. Well, wait till I show you this, darling. This is the real Daryl. This is the real Daryl that slams doors. You piece of shit, Daryl. You are a total piece of shit.
I'm so sick.
I've done so much for my safe Florida, too. Like I said, stay the fuck away from me. Stay the fuck away.
All those good beach vibes are gone, aren't they?
That's right. This is common area, buddy. So fuck you. This is common area, buddy. Fuck you.
Just go.
Fuck you.
Just go out and fucking get you stoned some more today.
Whatever, Daryl.
Go get some more stoned.
Get the hell away from me.
Fucker.
Get the hell away
That's all
from
you
me.
do every damn day is go out and buy drugs and get stoned. Left at 9:30 today.
Wow.
Where the fuck were you?
Where was I? I was
Stoned
at
out.
Play It Again Sports. I was
all
at
you do is
Publix.
get stoned and go talk to everybody.
According to Deborah Getz's profile, she's a loving wife, to quote my husband Daryl, of 43 years. Mother of 2 beautiful, successful young men. Grandmother to 6.
I want to fucking stab
It's all right. I got
so
your video
fucking
showing
bad.
you buying drugs.
I got you
stupid
so
motherfucker.
I want to fucking stab you so bad, Daryl. I don't do drugs. I went in and made a medical appointment because I needed one, and I made an appointment
I don't
today.
give a shit what you do, Deb.
Good.
You're a stoned-ass
I don't care about.
motherfucker.
Am I fucking stoned?
Yes,
right now?
you are.
Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you.
I don't think she's stoned. She's way too animated to be stoned, but there's something else going on. Oh, there she goes. One more example of what it's like living with Daryl and Deborah.
Do not talk to me because I don't know who the hell you are. I don't know who the hell you are.
Talk to me.
This is my house. This is common area. If you want to be in your...
That seems to be a common refrain. I'm not sure what her argument is because she doesn't want to talk to him. She's like, don't talk to me. And then she's also upset because it's a common area, and that I guess that would be where people would be talking. Like, if you want to be by yourself, you go into your bedroom.
Common area.
So somewhere a little more private, right?
Common area. If you want to be in your bedroom, which will be turned into a living room because that bed's going...
Your ass will go downtown fast.
No, my ass will never go down. And don't you
Do you
dare...
want to go tonight?
Don't you dare
Do you
threaten
want to
me.
go tonight,
Don't
Debbie?
you dare threaten
Because
me.
I don't need to put up with
Don't
this shit
you
no
dare
more.
threaten me. I don't put up with nothing.
She's kind of threatening him, right? At first, because she's telling him his bedroom's going to be turned into something else.
You go there.
I know how to
damn
sit
day.
here, right here. And I can tell them that you're the nut one because I got everything on Instagram. Your niece, Darlene, she's going to protect me 110%.
That's good,
Oh,
Debbie.
yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Good. Yeah, you don't care about me. You don't care about me.
That's why I tell you not to do drugs.
I
That's
do
why
not do drugs. I'm not even talking.
You wanna look at the video?
I'm sitting in
You
this
wanna look at
common
the pictures
area.
of you?
I know where I was at. I know what I've done.
You tell me what
yeah.
you're doing, buying them and doing them.
I can't wait to see how this story ends. I mean, it's obviously going to end in a homicide or a drug overdose. I am here for it. Grab the popcorn, right? All right, let's move on. It's been a while since we checked in with Snorlax the rapper. He's that guy who doesn't really rap so much, but he is obsessed with slime. He likes to slime himself in his apartment on his nice furniture and flooring that is probably not even his. It's an apartment. I would not bet on getting that security deposit back. Anyway, in this most recent clip, Snorlax, real name Garrett, tells us a quick story about going out to eat recently, and my God, does this tale have a lot of twists and turns. Don't even bother trying to figure out where this is going.
So I'm being harassed at the apartment.
His voice kills me. It also sounds like he's being killed. I assure you, like, no one is strangling him while he's recording this. I think RFK Jr. might be this guy's father.
Yeah, I went to eat yesterday at the restaurant, and I actually look forward to eating at that restaurant, but I will never eat at that restaurant again.
I'm guessing because he swallowed a corn on the cob whole, and it got stuck in his throat.
Apparently, somebody called the restaurant, and there was a Zoom meeting, so it sounded like the person was in the back room, but what it was somebody was on a Zoom meeting in the back room in the kitchen.
All right, so someone was having a performance review or a little meeting with the boss.
And they were giving the servers and the chefs instructions on how to properly prepare the meal for me, or Garrett, for me. So I knew automatically not to eat the food. If it's specially prepared just for you, it's probably poisoned.
Good tip, Garrett. If anyone presents you with food and is like, I made this just for you, no one else try this. Only you can eat it. Yeah, there's probably something going on there. In reality, this Zoom call, if there even was a Zoom call going on, had nothing to do with Garrett. This is all a fantasy he's making up in his head. He's now convinced people are out to poison him.
So I refused to eat it, and we went somewhere else.
Now, I noticed he said we. Could you imagine being his dinner partner? Nightmare.
Normally I enjoy the food at that restaurant, but never again. And then, so they brought the food out. It was microwaved. There was probably medication in the food as well.
Garrett certainly sounds like a guy who has been given some sort of psychological medication and he routinely refuses to take it. So now he's suspicious that everyone is just trying to force him to ingest these pills. Again, I don't think a restaurant would participate in that, especially because it sounds like it was someone just talking on the phone or the computer. The restaurant doesn't have your meds, you know?
And I said, I'm not going to eat this. It's probably poisoned because if the food is specially prepared.
Okay, we already heard that. It's a real hallmark of a Utard, repeating the same shit over and over.
I got up and left, and then I'm never going back to that restaurant. There's been other restaurants I have gone to where the food has been poisoned, and I vomit after eating at those restaurants.
Sometimes at the restaurant.
And now I'm in my apartment, and music is being played. There was
more delusions. There's no music in the background.
There was soap in the water heater. So when I went to take a shower, there was soap in the water. So now I smell.
Yeah, but that's a good kind of smell. You smell fresh. You want there to be soap when you bathe, you know? Again, this is a guy who likes to slime himself with garbage.
And all of this because Women's Lib does not want to lose their right to, end a baby's life. Like,
that's one of the big twists in this video. Like, where the hell did this come from? Someone's poisoning your food, trying to force you to take your medication, and use soapy water when you bathe yourself? It must be those fucking feminists. It's all part of their nefarious plot to keep abortion legal.
Like, so important to them that they don't lose their right to end a baby's life. And I am trying to save Generation Beta. I'm trying to save Generation Beta.
Beta male! That's right, Generation Beta male! I mean, honestly, Garrett is the one who sounds like a cuck here. I'm afraid the restaurant has poisoned me.
For what Women's Lib did to the baby boomers and Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z.
And like there's plenty of those people running around, so abortion did not decimate the population.
How many babies did Women's Lib murder?
And then they put the aborted baby meat in your food. That's what that meatloaf was. Dun dun dun. I'm trying to make a connection here between the restaurant and Women's Lib.
And I'm trying to save Generation Beta, and I come back to the apartment. Everything smells. It all smells in the apartment because people are going to the apartment.
You douse yourself in garbage. Your walls are smeared with crap.
And they're spraying chemicals. They put salt water on my bedding so I don't sleep at night. And then all my clothes have been washed. As in...
sons of bitches.
Washed with the wrong detergent. Super hot and super cold. Some of the clothes shrink. Some of the clothes are super baggy to make it look like I don't know what I'm doing. So this is called...
It's apparent to me you've got your shit together. The rest of the world has gone mad. Well, there is your Garrett /Snorlax update. He's doing great. I think Garrett's going to be going away for a long, long time soon, so we might as well enjoy his content while it lasts. Real quick, before we get into the news, I've got 2 religious clips. Here are a few Christian pastors hanging out. I think they're buddies. And as often happens when you get a gaggle of Christians together, the Holy Ghost appears and, it enters the body of the pastors and they can't help but laugh with the Holy Ghost. That guy is shaking. He's like in the fetal position on the floor. It's like a goddamn insane asylum. This is where Garrett's going to end up. He'll be right at home here.
Hey.
I'm laughing, I'm alive. I'm laughing, I'm alive. My favorite comment is, are these guys imagining Jesus is giving them a blowjob or something? Perfectly normal behavior. It's not forced at all. Not performative. It's the Holy Ghost. The other clip I have is from a pastor who's also a Christian nationalist. Here he is discussing how to talk to your children about which people to interact with.
If you're a Christian white parent who loves the Lord and loves your children, that you need to have the talk. The talk that we're referencing is the talk that takes your children according to their maturity at the proper time, the appropriate time, and says there are certain parts of town that you cannot go. And there are certain people that you cannot be around.
Let me guess. I think I know what type of people he's talking about.
Yep. Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's called a preemptive strike. I'm sorry. I want to see how he words this.
Someone who is black in our church, and they've been in our church, and we know them, and they love the Lord Jesus Christ. Great. We're not talking about that person.
Yeah, as long as they're exactly like us.
But we're talking about when you go into a crowd of people. If you go into a crowd of strangers and they're white strangers, there's some danger. If they're black strangers, there is 30 times more danger.
The second you introduce a little dark meat into the mix, you're 30 times more likely to die. Black people, they're just not worth the risk. Or African Americans. Not even once.
And that's one to grow on.
These are life lessons. You got to talk to your children about this stuff.
Them's the facts. and it is actually a failure of your parental duty. White
and your race.
Parents, please hear me. If you teach your children growing up, if you lie to them and say all people and all races of people in our country are the same.
So, I guess men are not all created equal.
They are not. You are actually depriving your child of factual, truthful information that could save their life.
I don't know if this is worse or better, but he goes on to address black people as well.
This is a conversation for any black Christians that are listening to the show. God bless you. We're glad you're tuning in.
Sorry you're such savages.
You absolutely need to have this conversation also.
Son, you have to understand, we are a very violent people. Technically, we're human. I like to say subhuman. Maybe a better word is animals. We can't be trusted, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
You absolutely need to have this conversation also with your black children. Right. You need to tell your black son, hey, son, I love you. And you do not need to be hanging out with a group of people who look like you.
You don't want to get mixed up into that riffraff. You should be ashamed of your skin color and hang out with any other shade as long as it's lighter than you. Sage advice from a man of the cloth. Thank you very much, Joel Webbin. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. Help support Distorted View Daily. Become a Sideshow member today. Look, I'm trying to raise funds to open a Hong Kong branch of our news department. Having a worldwide operation is very expensive. Over 300 full-time employees go into making one single episode of DV, so I need all the help I can get. When you become a member, you get all the exclusive shows we do throughout the week, which is typically 2 bonus segment shows and also 2 full-length Sideshow exclusive episodes. We've already done 1 of each. I've got another bonus episode today, and tomorrow's show will be Sideshow exclusive, so it's a great time to sign up. Go to distortedview.com right now. All major credit cards and PayPal accepted. Memberships are only $9 a month, but it's even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. Remember, though, if you listen to DV through Spotify, you will sign up for Sideshow access inside of the Spotify app. Just search for Distorted View, and you'll tap on the link, and you'll just sign up that way, and then all of the exclusive content will appear in your Spotify app. Same deal with Apple Podcasts, although you're given a choice. You can either sign up over there at distortedview.com, or you can sign up inside of the app. Again, distortedview.com for more information. Thank you so much to all of my Sideshow members. You guys are the reason I'm able to continue doing this. There are other ways to support the show. We've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. Pledge $5 and you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And yes, we've got some patrons checking in today. If you pledge $20 a month or more, occasionally I send out DV merchandise, some freebies, gifts. We do that 3 or 4 times a year. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready for the next drop, which will be announced this Friday. So make sure if you'd like to sign up, you pledge at the $20 level over there, patreon.com/distortedview. And of course, you can sponsor an episode of DV. If you're a listener, you just PayPal me $25. show@distortedview.com is my email address. Let me know what your name is. If you want to pass along a message, or you want me to say something, or feature a clip, or talk about a certain topic, however you'd like to sponsor the show, just PayPal $25 to show@distortedview.com. You can also go to the PayPal website, paypal.me/distortedview. Okay, 3 very quick stories now. Yes, 3 today. It's been a while since we've done 3. I'm in a good mood, and I'm trying to bribe you guys into signing up for the Sideshow and forking over some cash. Really trying to sweeten the pot with these 3 news stories today. See if that works. First up, a veteran dental nurse has been awarded £25,000 in compensation. That equals out to about $33,000 here in the U.S. What was she compensated for? Well, a tribunal ruled she was subjected to bullying in a hostile work environment, mainly because a coworker rolled her eyes at her. No one should have to put up with that. Oh my God, if we're getting fined for every time we roll our eyes, see you later, guys. I'd be bankrupt. I can't help it. I don't know if this is like a gay trait. I don't think straight guys really roll their eyes that much. My eyes are like a fucking pinball bopping around the machine. Bing, 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 bing. I can't help it, you know? Anyway, Maureen Howison, 46, said she endured repeated rude, isolating, and belittling behavior from coworker Jizna Iqbal. Crazy ethnic people. I laugh at people who are different than me. Anyway, Jizna's behavior included eye rolling and ignoring her during shifts at the Great Junction dental practice. How is this worth like $33,000 in compensation? The strained relationship, combined with what the panel calls management's unacceptable failure to address her complaints, left Howison suffering panic attacks. Oh my God. Toughen the fuck up, bitch. I'm sorry. It seems to me that you're just not equipped to deal with day-to-day inconveniences. If you can't function because someone rolled their eyes at you, you gotta grow thicker skin. It's not even like full-on aggression to do that. It's passive-aggressive. Jizna didn't like confront you and say, God, you're so fucking stupid. Do this shit yourself or whatever. She just rolled her eyes and you happened to see it. Howison, who worked in dentistry for more than 4 decades, was reassigned to reception duties due to arthritis. Iqbal, a qualified dentist in India, not yet licensed in the UK, also took on reception work. Their working relationship soured after disputes over responsibilities. In September 2024, Howison was reduced to tears at work, later telling colleagues she felt reduced to being a cleaner. Well, you know, unfortunately, your arthritis doesn't let you do your old job, so you can either do what we need done here at the dental practice, or you can find a different job. You know what I mean? No one's pointing a gun at your head and saying you have to work here. The following day, Iqbal allegedly refused to vacate the reception area during Hawison's shift. A promised meeting with management did not materialize, and the situation escalated. Weeks later, after a pay error, Howison quit, describing it as the final straw. Judge Ronald McKay found that her employer failed to act on clear concerns, calling it an omission that created an ongoing hostile environment. The tribunal accepted Hawison's account over Iqbal's denials. The dental practice maintained that Hawison's role had not changed, but the panel dismissed that claim as wholly at odds with the evidence. So that's why she was awarded $33,000. Second story we have for you today. Oh, we're going to go on a little trip. This is one we've gone on many, many times before. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines or hop on your horses. We are going to Texas.
We're going to Texas.
We're going to Texas.
We're going to Texas.
Here we go.
We're going to Texas.
All right. You know, you can plan the perfect murder. Sometimes, though, fate just really has it in for you. The culprit this time? The butt dial. Dun, dun, dun. A Texas man accused of killing his roommate, a flight attendant, was captured on an accidental phone recording, implicating himself and a friend in moving the victim's body. Yeah, that's a little incriminating. Rana Nofal Saluri, or something, 47, had not been heard from since March before investigators arrested her roommate, Dennis Day, 66, in June. Detectives allege Day strangled Saluri with his bare hands during an argument, then placed her body in a trash bin and transported it roughly 7 miles to Bowie, Texas, where he dumped the remains over a bridge. So far, so good, right? Like, if I murdered someone, I'd be smart enough to not dispose the body nearby. 70 miles, good. I would have tried to, scatter the pieces into more manageable bits rather than dump the whole body over a bridge, because we know the body's going to wash ashore at some point. Now, if he would have just, cut up the body into luggable pieces and, he drove 50 miles, went to a 7-Eleven, dumped the head in the dumpster there, then drove another 50 miles, dropped off a foot, threw away another foot, crossed town in a different dumpster. You know what I mean? I know it's a hassle, but this is kind of a big deal. This is something you don't want to fuck up. If it's small enough, chances are it's not going to be caught in the landfill. Some seagulls or a raccoon or something will find it, eat it up. It's just a better play than the bridge thing this guy tried. Okay. Police later arrested Day's friend, Joni Thomas, accusing her of helping to transport the body. A warrant says investigators recovered a 1-minute, 57-second inadvertent call recording on Thomas's phone, in which a man, identified as Day, can be heard in a panic, directing someone to push and secure a trash bin. The male voice is described as consistent with Day's. Unfortunately, I don't think the audio has been released. I do have a couple quotes here. On the phone, he said, "Hey, help me. Come push it. Make sure the lid's on. And lock it. Turn it sideways. I'm sorry I got you messed up in this." Now, if he wouldn't have said that last statement, a good lawyer would argue that there's no proof he's talking about disposing a body. Push it, make sure the lid's on. Could be talking about a really heavy Rubbermaid container. Lock it, turn it sideways, it's all very innocent. The report is consistent with how Dennis Day stated that he moved Saluri's body into a trash can and into the bed of a truck at his house, the affidavit said, adding that Thomas not only loaned her truck, but also assisted in loading the remains. Home surveillance video. You gotta be kidding me. I thought this person was pretty smart, but they left the home surveillance video recording this whole thing? It allegedly showed Day dragging what appeared to be a lifeless body into his backyard. Well, yeah. Add that to the phone call, and now we're getting some real evidence here. It's not looking good for you. Day remains in custody at the Tarrant County Corrections Center on a $250,000 bond. Thomas, arrested on August 26, has been charged with tampering with physical evidence. Ooh, they better have real good lawyers. All right, final story we have for you today. This is a short one about a video game. A director at Machine Games says the 2017 video game Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus nearly included a scene depicting Adolf Hitler's cock and balls before the idea was rejected by publisher Bethesda. Didn't Microsoft own Bethesda at the time? I bet you they had a hand in this. I bet you independent Bethesda would be like, yeah, let's go with Hitler's dick. That would move some copies, baby. Get some nice word of mouth, buzz. Who doesn't want to see a digital version of Hitler's Dickler? Plus, you could probably shoot it off. That would be good. You know, everyone would be aiming at Hitler's dick, right? Someone mod that in. Studio director Jerk. Are you kidding me with these names? Jerk Gustafsson. Is this like a real news story? Is this The Onion or The Hard Times or something? He told a documentary outlet that the team considered showing Hitler's penis during a sequence in which the dictator urinates into a bucket, a moment that did appear in the final game. Gustafsson said the proposal was ultimately vetoed by senior Bethesda staff. Game director Jens Matthews said he asked a production executive about the explicit depiction, but was advised against it. The finished scene instead shows Hitler vomiting and urinating haphazardly off screen. I didn't play this game, but I think I need to pick it up. It sounds amazing. The idea drew on a long-standing curiosity about Hitler's reported genital abnormalities. Oh yeah, isn't he supposed to have just like one ball or something? Which have also been referenced in other franchises. In the Sniper Elite series, for example, a recurring bonus mission allows players to eliminate Hitler with a shot to the groin, revealing a single testicle. I thought so. Machine Games, based in Sweden. Oh, that explains the names I can't pronounce properly. Like Jerk. It's probably Yerk. What a yak off, right? Machine Games, based in Sweden, most recently released Indiana Jones and the Great Circle in 2024. Any penises in that game? Followed by downloadable content titled The Order of Giants. The studio has not announced when a new full-length Wolfenstein... Is it Wolfenstein? Wolfenstein. I'm questioning myself. Wolfenstein. See, now they both sound right to me. Anyway, the studio has not announced what a new installment might be expected, or if it's going to have Hitler's penis in it. Let's hope so. You got to one-up yourself, right? All right, there you go. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Wednesday. Rod or Pay. Remind me, who is today's sponsor?
Well, Lube Job is today's sponsor of DV, and he has two simple requests. One, he would like to hear the clip in which his member name originates, and also he'd like to hear some good, juicy prolapse audio.
All right. Well, like I mentioned earlier in the show, I had to track down the Lube Job clip. It's got to be one of the oldest gay porn audio clips we featured on DV, because the show I pulled this audio from was, I think, 2005. Although, in reality, the first time I ever played the Lube Job clip was back during the Tell Me days. So now we're going all the way back to like 2000, 2001. So I've had this little bullet in my arsenal for a while now. And then at some point, you know, like when I've moved computers and hard drives and I copy everything over, I must have lost the original Lube Job clip. That's why it's no longer on my system. But that's okay, because I located the clip in its entirety when it was played on this program back in 2005. For the life of me, I don't know. I tried to look this up. I wanted to find out what porn movie this is from. I have a feeling my friend Joey told me about this, and I grabbed the audio from the movie. And Joe has pretty good memory. He also has a massive porn collection, and I'm thinking maybe somewhere in the back of his mind, he knows the source, the name of the movie where this comes from, because there might be additional great audio, you know? I'd love to have a chance to, look through the entire movie and find additional clips. So, Joey, if you're listening, this is a bit of a game show. Can you name this porno?
How are you with lube jobs? Lube jobs? Yeah, you know. It's important that you keep all your valves well lubed so that your pistons can move freely. Or what happens? If you don't use enough oil, you could throw a rod. Throw a rod? Think of it like sex. When you're getting head, if they don't use a lot of spit, it's hard to pump their mouth.
Finally, they're explaining car repair in a way that I can understand. This is how everything should be taught to homosexuals. Put it in terms of gay sex. Why is it I before E? Well, think of it like gay sex. Let's assume I and E are both versatile. I is the bottom, E is the top. If the top comes before the bottom, there's a chance the top's not going to want a bottom for the bottom. That's why the bottom should always come first, and then the top, I before E.
Yeah, but what happens when C comes before I and E?
Oh, well, that's a little different. C always comes first, and since C is on top of I and E, E becomes the middle in this three-way, kind of like an Eiffel Tower, and I is left coming last.
English rocks!
Not really. English is very, very gay. I'm sorry. Let's continue on with this clip.
Think of it like sex. When you're getting head, if they don't use a lot of spit, it's hard to pump their mouth.
I get it. It's like when you're fucking and there isn't enough grease, you can't pump in and out.
Now you got it. Shit, check it out. All this talk about sex, and now I'm throwing a rod. Well, why don't you show me how you handle a lube job?
Shit, all this talk about the alphabet, now my dick is standing up like an uppercase I. We really could turn grammar into a gay porn. Well, there you go, lube job. Oh, and also this. There's your prolapse. In and out, in and out. Oh. Very angry, sickly prolapse. This person is oh my God, it's like a balloon. It's expanding as he's pushing. And I can see all the veins in the ass meat. Oh, it is vile. And just in case you'd prefer a lady prolapse, still a butt prolapse, not like a vaginal prolapse, but it's shat forth from a woman. All right, Lube Job, thank you so much for sponsoring today's show. Let's do a couple voicemails now and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you, freaks. Many ways to contact the show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at distortedview on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/distortedviewshow. Yes, caller.
Hi, Tim. Hi, freaks. It's Unicorn Hamster checking in.
Hey, Unicorn.
You did actually feature a freak many years ago that dilfed.
Really? A listener who could dick fart?
Who had discovered the art of dilf, the dick queef. I remember you did not find an array of different dick queefers, but you did find somebody, and it was a while ago. I cannot remember what episode it was. Also, whoever wants to sponsor the show and just shit on me, I don't give a fuck. Give Mr. Henson some money, and I love you all that contribute to this distortion. I have a plan. If we can work together, I don't want my name next to Mead. You can call and shit on me all you want, but don't mention Mead with me, because it just reminds me of me when I was a young me, and me today is a genetic jackhammer. And that's all I've got to say about that. And now to my devious plan. Let's all get together. Let's all troll that kung fu bald-headed short podcaster that his name is Joe Rogan. Okay? Tim Henson, you need to slap this short dude, this white guy's face with your dick and demand he goes on your show, and that's how we can spread the distortion. Okay,
everyone try to get Joe Rogan to mention DV.
Have millions,
or else I'll have to slap my dick across his face. Is that what you want? Do you understand? Like, doesn't Joe Rogan do that ultimate fighting shit? I mean, isn't he jacked? I mean, he can totally kick my ass.
You can go on his show and he can do his thing.
All right, yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you very much, Unicorn. If that doesn't elicit some, hate sponsorships, I don't know what will. By the way, I think we're down to our last one or two sponsors. So if you would like to sponsor DV, please do so.
You upload plenty of shows. My voicemail got jacked up. I'm saying upload more of your silly music. All the music. All the versions and iterations of your...
I think this person has called in multiple times wanting me to upload my silly songs to Spotify.
Hey, Tim, this is some guy in Japan.
Hey.
Boy, the bit about the weird communication style of some young people really hit home.
Oh, my God, that drove me crazy.
Because I have recently run into one of these people. I teach at a university here in Japan, and we had a new American faculty member start about 26, 27 years old. And when I was asking just the normal questions one asks when meeting a new coworker, it was just like the clip you played.
Yeah. Like pulling teeth. Yeah. What?
Go to school.
I don't. Yeah.
New York. What university? And names the university.
Like what? What university? NYU.
What did you study? Liberal arts, I guess. Just the most vague answers. And I do scheduling, so I need to know what their specialty is, what was their grad work in.
Not communication, that's for fucking sure.
What courses they can teach. So I finally said, in English Lit, linguistics, education, what is your master's in? Literature. And it was like they were being interrogated by a creep in a bar.
Yeah, and it's like, you can't really have a conversation with people who just give one-word answers.
Now, I'm a 60-year-old white straight male, so obviously I'm the worst kind of monster already. So I figured, well, okay, I just must have somehow creeped this person out. But then the next day, an older female Japanese professor tells me that pretty much exactly the same thing happened when she tried to talk with this teacher. So I don't think it's me.
Yeah,
and I wasn't
definitely a generational thing. I don't know what generation they're from.
Asking, what's your favorite sex position? It was just an ordinary question.
I don't know.
I used to have a
preset on here.
Hello? Yes. Never mind. Oh, there it is. I don't know what generation you from. But when I ask you a
fucking... Oh, God damn it. Oh, what the...
Fuck! But I'm so sorry, freaks. Doing this on the fly here. It's been a while since I've used this thing. I don't know what generation you're from. But when I ask you a simple fucking question, I expect an answer. I hope you go to Iraq. And I hope they blow your brains out.
Love that woman. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Wasted fucking 5 minutes trying to find the correct setting there.
So, yeah, they just seem paranoid about people asking anything about them, and they seem to be
paranoid and like annoyed and creeped out, even if it's like in a setting where, you're not trying to hit on her, right? It's a professional setting. You're doing your job, trying to place her. They're just so goddamn awkward, Very, very strange.
Inappropriate to ask anything? I don't know. It's not all COVID because, this person was in college when COVID hit.
Good point.
The other young teachers we have are normal.
So it is a
generational thing.
I don't know. Hopefully some young whippersnapper will call in and tell old grandpa what's going on.
Yeah, like if you're... Oh, God damn it!
Sorry. I should not have tried that. Yeah, if you're like in your 20s... and you've experienced, you know what this is. You've experienced it with some of your fellow young friends, but you yourself don't do it. Explain it to us, please. Explain it to us, fossils. All right, that is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, show@destroyedview.com. Destroyedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you.
206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God. I don't know what generation you're from.
All right. Spread the distortion. Tell all your friends about the program. Later today, I will have a bonus segment show just for Sideshow Freaks. And then tomorrow, we've got a full-length episode, again, just for Sideshow members. So it's a great time to sign up. Go to distortedview.com right now. Otherwise, see you back on Friday. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Weekly World News is one extraordinary story after another.
Oh.
Weekly World News this week. Woman pregnant for 61 years.
And I thought 9 months was long.
Preacher reads with glass eye.
Let me see that.
Judge orders man to marry.
Or go to jail.
Dwarf parents have world's first dwarf twins. Weekly World News. 4-year-old Superboy saves dad. Gutsy grandpa hammers armed thugs.
Wow.
This week and every week from all over the world. Weekly World News. The more you read it, the more you get involved.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.